Scorpio, hello. We're going to do a reading for you for the month of January 2026. If you want to book a reading with me, you can do via the link in my bio. It's all donation based. So regardless of what you donate, you will always receive a 30-minute reading from me, channeling my ancestors, my spirit guides, and Source and Yeshua. So your energies this month, Scorpio, Six of Cups with the Justice card. I feel like a lot of you are questioning times in your life that you had been wrongly done. Why did certain people treat you in a way that was injustice? Why things happened the way they did? Some of you could be looking back to your childhood and wondering, was that really fair? Was that situation just? Did I need it to be treated that way? I don't know why I'm hearing this, but did I need to be punished that way? Was that the right way to approach the situation for a child of that age? Some of you could be feeling quite nostalgic right now, remembering certain things in your life, taking stock of how far you've come, how much you've grown, people that have made an impact in your life and showed you how to do the right things in life, how to be balanced, how to be just to yourself, how to do the right things to yourself for you as well. And in some cases, a lot of you are looking at your past actions and questioning, was that the right way to have dealt with certain things? Was it an impact on me? Did it have an impact on me on the way where it was cause and effect? Am I the way I am now because of my upbringing? Do I feel certain things? Am I closed off to certain opportunities because I've been indoctrinated into feeling that things just weren't for me? Was I told that I didn't belong? That wasn't the right job for you. That wasn't the right career path for you. You shouldn't have done that. You should have done this. And you're questioning yourself and you're asking yourself all those questions, all those things. But I feel like that's your current energy for this month right now. Let's get into your oracles. We have peace. Some of you are in perfect peace with yourself. You feel very peaceful, you're calm, you're doing the inner child healing, you're looking at things in different ways, and you're trying to bring equilibrium and balance into your life, and you're doing this in a way where you're taking accountability and I feel like you're taking control back of your peace as well. I think that you've had your peace scattered for a very long time, and you're very much like, it's time that I bring the reins in and start doing things that bring me peace and abundance and happiness. Now, Scorpio, you've been getting this card with me for a couple of weeks now, Treasure Island. X marks the spot. There's something that you've hit the nail on the head with here, something that you know that is exactly what it seemed. Maybe someone had come to you with something and said, you know, this is the situation, this person was hard done by, and you're like, I don't know, I don't think that's the full story. I think there's a little bit more to that, and I feel like you've hit the nail with the head there. But we'll find out a bit more with the tarot as we go on. And again, some of you may be mending relationships, childhood relationships. You could be doing some mending with your inner child healing as well. I did pick that up with the Six of Cups and the Justice card. I think a lot of you are healing your inner child, and you're apologizing. You're saying sorry to that little child that was neglected, that wasn't given everything that it wanted at that time. And that in turn is giving you the process of just letting go, shedding, releasing. This is, well, 2025 was the year of the snake, and we are still in the year of the snake. January 2026, we are still in the year of the snake. So this could be the last month for you to completely shed your old skin and step into the new of you. Know that you're heavily protected right now. You have protection surrounding all over you, or it could be that some of you need to protect your home with sigils, with spells, with prayers. You could need to invest in doing some spiritual cleansing around the home. do a protection spell on yourself, use some black candles. There's plenty on my website. You don't have to buy a black candle from me. You can buy black candles anywhere, taper candles, you know. Your ancestors want you to know that you are the cycle breaker. Okay, you'll get through this. The cycle's ending, and I mean, we see that with the Death card. You are in the process of shedding and releasing, and mending and healing and doing the inner child work. Peace is on the way. You are breaking that generational. I don't like saying generational curse, but you're breaking the generational cycle of the mother line, your ancestors, your grandmother, your mother, and you. You're breaking it. It ends with you, Scorpio. It ends with you. And then you have nothing is impossible. Okay, open to the unexpected. You'll find a way. There's many ways for you to get down to that glowing crystal that's there, the glowing cave. There's many ways for you to find your way back home to yourself. The path may have been winding, it may have been difficult, but know that you will get there, Scorpio. You're on the way of getting there. So let's clarify with the tarot and see where we're heading with this. I'm going to start off with the Peace card and then work my way through. If you don't want to stay for the whole of this reading, or you want to speed it up, you can do. Full video, of course, is on other platforms, and I will put the link on the bio. Let's clarify what peace is. Clarify peace for me, please, Source, for Scorpio, January 2026. What's peace for Scorpio? Thank you. You have the Sun card. That is beautiful, Scorpio. You guys are on the way to pure bliss and happiness this month. I feel this will be coming towards the end of the month, if I'm being honest. I feel this will be the end of the month to the beginning of February, where you're at complete peace and you're at happiness. And the sun also radiates and illuminates those things and areas in your life where you do need to make peace with. And it could be that your ego, you need to put your pride and ego aside, or that you need to just walk away from the arguments. Yeah, maybe there's a lot of arguments and clashes of egos in the home environment. There we go, you're walking away. It's because you have chosen to walk away from the conflict and the fights, and now you're finding pure bliss and happiness. But again, I feel for you this will come at the end of the end of January, beginning of February. Clarify Treasure Island for me, please, Source, for Scorpio. Thank you. Wow, I did say I had been feeling this, and you've got the Temperance card, and then at the bottom of the deck you have the Ace of Pentacles. Definitely something to do with family. You've known all along, you know, X marks the spot. I'm saying it again. You knew all along what was going on in the situation, and you tried to be the middle ground. You tried to be patient, and you tried to moderate, and you tried to say, I'm not going to get involved. But deep down inside, Scorpio, I think you knew. So now you're trying to cleanse the environment by saying, you know, we need to forgive, we need to let go, we need to move on. Yeah, we need to bring new energy. So this is what it's about. It's about the lies and the deception. There's some deceptive energy here, and you're communicating with your family or your friends. You're saying this needs to end. We need to bring a new energy here. Out with the old, in with the new. We need to forgive one another and move forward in peace and equilibrium. We need to try to alchemize the situation, turn the negative into positive. But it's something to do with family here, Scorpio. And I was picking up on that when I was doing the reading, for the shuffling for you. Clarify mending for me, please, Source. 8 of Wands. So for some reason, Source is saying there's a matter of urgency here. You kind of need to wrap this up quickly. Why? Because things are shifting for you, Scorpio. You can't sit in this energy for too long. Don't wallow for too long. Okay, they want you to speed things up a bit, because there is a shift on the way. There's a change on the way. Look at that, pure bliss and harmony. This is a beautiful reading, Scorpio, and I think it's about time, don't you? As a Scorpio sun, I can safely say it's about time that we actually get something that's just beautiful in our life. You could be hesitant to cooperate with your family. There could be some hesitation there, just because of past hurts, I think, and past disappointment. Maybe a mother figure as well. This could have to do with a mother figure. They could be idealizing the situation, romanticizing it, selling a dream to you. Yeah, childhood. There it is again. So you could be hesitant to work and cooperate with your family, but it's also saying there is a shift coming. There's something coming that you need to wrap up this healing energy quite quickly so that the doors can be open for you into something else. Let's clarify the death card. What's the death card, please, source? This one wants to... Okay, your relationships. Your relationships are transforming, Scorpio. Your relationships are changing. They're evolving, I'm hearing. Not just letting go, they're evolving. There we go. The angels, Archangel Michael is at work with this for you. They're trying to bring more peace. They're asking you to be patient with your relationships. I don't know what this matter of urgency is, though. It's like all of a sudden you need to kind of wrap this up now, because if you don't wrap this up and you sit in this wallowing energy for a long time, you may miss the opportunity, is what I'm getting, is what I'm feeling when I'm whilst I'm reading this, and I'm, you know, I don't know if you can see, but there is a mirror there, and I scry whilst I'm channeling, and it's very much, you need to get a move on with things. Things need to speed up a bit more. There we go, new love. It could be that new love. Why is this at the bottom of the deck again? They heavily want you to move away from this energy. There we go, Six of Swords, moving away. Move away from the lies, the cheating, the deceptions, the, I don't know, or it could be that you strategically, but see, with this reading, I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling that at all. I feel that they want you to bring a sense of forgive and move on. With all your relationships, not just romantic, but platonic as well. You need to structure a way where your relationships have changed, that they're being transmuted. Transmute the energy. Let's find out and see what this protection is about. Clarify protection for me, please, source, for Scorpio. Page of Wands has been coming out quite a lot, just to let you know. So there could be an adventure that you're supposed to be going on. Something that sparks your interest. Wow, these are a lot of cards. Okay. You're protected from this Knight of Wands. Okay, this Knight of Wands is wishy-washy energy, flaky, in and out. Not very reliable. They could be quite, one minute they're in, next they're out. It's kind of like, you know, make your mind up, are you in or are you out? But they want you to walk away from this person. Not walk away, but mentally detach yourself from it, from this person. Don't allow this person to affect you so much. There's another page. There could be an opportunity on the way here for you. Someone could be coming to present something to you. I don't know if it's love. Let's have a look at the bottom of the deck. Wow, look at that. I think they want you to kind of speed up this healing, because there's a King of Wands in the future for you here, Scorpio. They want you to kind of take your time here, see things differently in a way where it doesn't affect you so much. Let go of that mentality of this Knight of Wands, whatever their actions are. Kind of let it go, because before we got the Knight of Wands, we got the Page of Wands, which is an even more immature energy. Someone that just wanders around aimlessly looking for the next hot thing, you know. But with this Knight of Wands, it's very flaky energy, non-committal, very driven by sexual desires as well. I mean, they could be extremely good looking, but who wants the Knight of Wands when you can have the King of Wands? That's the truth. Source is saying that is the truth, and they've been waiting for a long time to come through as well. But I think maybe because they saw your situation, whatever you're in, Yeah, look at that. They want to bring something brand new in for you. Something brand new in for you. But you may be scared, Scorpio. You may think that you're being trapped again by this person. You may think, I don't want to be trapped again by love, where everything is just limited. My time is limited, my resource is limited, my freedom is limited. But Source is saying you're protected. You're protected with this. I feel like they're sending this person to you for a reason. So open up to the possibility. You see, nothing is impossible. Open to the unexpected. You will find a way. I think you just need to give this a chance. And because that's directly under that as well, it makes me think that's the same thing that they're talking about. This could be love, Scorpio. It could be love. What's the cycle breaker? Let's find out what the cycle breaker is. You'll get through this. For Scorpio, please, Source. Thank you. You will take your power back. You will eventually take your power back here, Scorpio. That's what they're saying. They're saying it's time for you to take your power back, okay? I wouldn't even worry about this. There you go. You're breaking free from the toxicity. You're breaking free from those chains, those fears, the scarcity mindset, the controlling. You know, the Emperor to the Devil is you breaking away from, maybe your family members are quite unhealthy. Sorry to say, Scorpio. Maybe some of them are quite unhealthy. Yeah, there could be an apology intertwined in this as well. There we go, see? A lot of you may have been breadcrumbed for a very long time or taken advantage of. You gave and gave and gave, and that led you to disappointment. And now you're like, I don't care if you offer an apology that's heartfelt. What you did was wrong. It was done with malicious intent. You took advantage of my kindness and you took it for weakness. So Source is saying, you are going to break this and you're going to be able to claim your power back, Scorpio. You're going to take your power back. Let's clarify nothing is impossible. Open to the unexpected. Wow, that's a lot. I'm not going to take all of that. Just a few cards, please, Source. Thank you. Here we go. Walking away. Detaching. But in this context, what I'm feeling from this card is I feel like you won't settle. Because the Eight of Cups bring her nourishment. They bring her fulfillment. But she's walking away towards the Nine of Cups. But she doesn't know that. She's letting go of her fears, and she's not allowing her fears to hold her back. And she's just walking into the possibility of, I'm walking into the abyss. I don't know what my next chapter is, but I have the faith and I have the courage to think it's going to be better. You know, there's that Page of Cups again. You're walking away from the apology. You're walking away, or you're walking away to something that brings you joy. But it is, and this has come up again. I mean, you saw how many times I shuffled that. That's what you're doing. You're walking away from the disappointment of not being appreciated, Scorpio. You just don't want to hear it anymore. I'm going to get one more card out of this. One more card for the Eight of, thank you. I did see the Ten of Swords there. Death again. You're completely letting this go. Good for you. Good for you. This reading, I would say, all in all, look at that, you're starting something new. This reading, I would say, all in all, is about you walking away from commitments, family, friends, things that just no longer serve you, Scorpio. You're like, I want a brand new journey. I want a brand new start where I invest in myself. And things may be unclear. I may not know what direction I'm going to. I may not know what I'm going to get myself into, but I know that I'm secure. I have my foundations. I have myself. I have my self-respect. I have my dignity. I have my self-worth. And that's all that matters to me. So I'm going to take that leap of faith. And I'm going to invest in me. I'm going to do things for me. Good on you, Scorpio. Like I said, it's about time. There's happiness on the horizon. I mean, in that reading, we saw the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles. The sun, you know, a new sense of you communicating with your higher self. Beautiful energies. We have connection, building meaningful connection with others, and show compassion towards yourself and others. I mean, if that doesn't fit the reading perfectly, I don't know what does. You're deciding to walk away from the relationships that took advantage of you, that were not equal give and take, that were not reciprocated, and you're just like, you know what, I'm going to go and build my own family. I'm going to go and nourish myself in a way where I should be nourished, respected, valued, and seen. I don't feel like you've been seen, Scorpio, for a very long time, and now you're seeing yourself. So you want to mirror yourself. You want another version of yourself. You want that with your relationships. You want someone that's going to pour into you the way you pour into others, and continue to show compassion, not only to others, but I think the main lesson and the main message here, Scorpio, is to show compassion to yourself. I don't think you give yourself enough credit of how loving and soft and kind you truly are. What's this reading about, please, Source? From the Kipper card. The Kipper card never lies. For Scorpio, please, Source. January 2026. For Scorpio. Oh dear. Do we not have anything? We must have something. Poverty has come up in reverse. So a lot of you don't feel bad at all for this. You're birthing something new. Look at that, Scorpio, the child message. We saw that with the Page of Cups. You're no longer living up to anyone's expectations of you, Scorpio. You're doing what you want to do, how you want to do it, when you want to do it, and you feel no way about it. With the Poverty card in reverse, it means that a lot of you are doing this to enrich your life, birthing something new into your life. Or some of you could get a message about a child. It could be something to do with your expectations, so show compassion around that situation. This is for it's very specific for someone that has a child or children. One of them may not live up to your expectations, or one of them could surpass and reach your expectations and make you very proud, because poverty is in reverse here. So they could really make you happy with their behavior, their attitude towards their work, their schooling, or they could achieve something. That's all I have for you, Scorpio, and I'll see you next week for your weekly reading.